Okay guys, Elysion owners, this video will be about how to replace Honda Elysion V6 timing belt with water pump and tensioners. And I split this video into two because it's a bit too long, and another thing is this video will have additional parts like for example first lift car up in support car and remove wheel. Then second part will be like remove crankshaft bolt, pulley bolt, and part 3 will be like, you know, remove pulley V belt, something like that, you know. When I made this video, when I was editing this video, I made like a list of steps, what to do next and how to do it. And when I was editing this video, I noticed that in some parts you'll see, like, you know, pulley V belt is still on when I'm removing cam covers or something like that, you know. So some sort of things like that. So bear in mind and follow steps what to do best to achieve, you know, best results and how fast you could go, you know. And if I would do it in the future, I will obviously will follow those steps how to do and to replace timing belt and everything, so to achieve the best results. So okay guys, keep watching this video, and if you liked video, thumbs up. If you don't like, thumbs down. Any questions, please ask. If you want, and obviously there will be all parts I used will be in description, and obviously will be steps in description as well. And what's next, I think pretty much it. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. I'll see you. Keep watching video. Hello guys, hello Elysion owners. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace Honda Elysion V6 timing belt with a water pump, tensioners and all this stuff. I'll show you how to do and what tools I'm using, and if you want to do yourself, you do yourself. If you want to take it to a garage, it's entirely up to you. But I decided to do myself because it's experience for me, and it is interesting because I like DIYing and everything. And as I promised back, I think in September, something like that, I said I'll do timing belt replacement. But because my wife started to studying, I couldn't, and I was quite busy. So family first. And okay, off the point. Straight to the my car. At the moment I have 129,000 kilometers. That's in kilometers, not miles. So 30,000 miles overdue timing belt. I parked car yesterday. Last night I brought in and parked here. That's behind that gate is my front garden, that's the back garden, and it's in between the garage and the house. That's garage, is not mine. Okay, so I parked the car, and what I've done was I left up in the air, removed 2 pins like that from here, and where's the bolt? I applied ATF and acetone mix. It's like penetration oil, but I know that is quite good. And I applied with that sort of pipette, you know. And I discovered as well some oil leak. I'm not sure if it will be visible. It's better from underneath, as you can see here. See, oil pan, it's all wet. I'm not sure, is it oil or is that will be power steering fluid. Okay guys, so you remove the wheel. As you can see, I need to remove underneath. There are a few of those clips. I'll show you now. There are clips along the bumper, so you need to remove this plastic cover, which goes from one side right to another. There's a 10mm bolt on this side, should be a 10mm bolt on another side. So okay, so I will remove and we'll see what happens next. Once I removed it, I'll put it in place, in safe place, and I'll try to find where to drain radiator. And oh, you can see it. There you go. Obviously, you don't need to remove all that panel just to drain the radiator, because the valve is here and outlet is here inside. Okay, I'll show you how to remove this clip. Okay, what I'll do is you get 2 flat screwdrivers, like that. Open it a bit. I don't have fancy tools. Don't know how. Snips like that. Wiggle woggle, and off you go. And I didn't break it. Nice. I removed all those clips, and there's a like a plastic clip as well. So what you have to do, just pull it down. Okay. Now all your panel is loose, and you can easily remove it to get access to the radiator to drain the coolant. Okay. As you can see, I've got that special Honda tool. Part number was like any part number. Oh yeah, it's from Seiko. 19mm socket, extension bar, breaker bar. I put some stand and a couple wood blocks and try to do it. So hopefully you can see it. I hope that's gonna come out fairly quickly. No, it's not. Okay, that one's not coming out that easy. I knew that could be a pain in the butt. I'll get a torch and heat it up, a bolt, and hopefully that will come out. Okay, I have a torch. Okay, try it again. And it's not that easy, guys. I just heat it up again. Okay. And even the camera fell off, so okay, let's see if that did work or not. Okay, put that one on. Oops. Before I tried to do it to remove that crankshaft bolt, no chance with the breaker bar. So what I've done now is, as you can see, bar is going in between the dry shaft and control arm. Then I've got set up on the left and long. I think it's like 1500 mil, 1.5 meters long. But tried it, and I had a very loud bang. So what I'll try to do now is to remove that bar, and hopefully it will. Okay. Oh yeah, managed. Okay. As you can see now, bolt is spinning. I'm quite happy with this. This is, if you look online, how to remove crankshaft bolt on the Honda. It's like I said, you know, it's pain in the butt, and it's roughly 80% of our job on this engine. So let's carry on work, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, and if you keep watching it, okay. Let's remove this one. So I'm quite happy that it gone off very much easy. Not as easy as I expected. Okay. As you can see, bolt is quite big, and I think it's like you need to apply 150 Newton meters or maybe even more. So I'll check on what we have to do. Okay, we'll do next is okay, I'll clean all necessary stuff what I don't need. Now what I'm going to do is I will remove this crankshaft, but if you can see clearly, give me a second, here, you see that pin? So make sure you don't lose this one. And it goes only one way. Okay, so to remove this one, you have to wiggle it. There it comes. There you go. Okay. Now, put that on the side. Something dropped off. Okay. You have a little plate. And like I said, pin down here. So I'm not gonna remove that pin now. Now I'll explain how to put that plate back in. As you can see, that where the pin goes in. This is the best. This one goes back to belt. Because it's concaved, it's caved that way. Yes. And this one, probably RJA, it goes where the bolt goes in. So you can see not bolt marks, but something like that. So it goes this shiny, and that not very shiny surface goes back to the belt, but make sure you have concaved going off. If you look that way, one side is going from you. If you pull that way, this is going towards you. So you need to make sure this one side, this side which is going from you, goes against the belt. So, or in other way, I would say this side, which is caved towards you, and it goes towards you. Okay, so what I need now to do, let's keep together. What I will need to do, there are so many 10mm bolts, and I'll show you as well. Again, all these ones all camshaft covers has as well 10mm bolts. So what I will do now, I will remove bottom cover first. I will remove that bottom cover first, and I will show you how many bolts. Then I will remove top ones, and we'll put faces to the arrows where supposed to be, like cylinder 1, and to put face in exactly spot where it's supposed to be, for cam belt removal and cam belt put back on. Okay, so I'll turn you off camera for now, but okay. It's oil sump underneath. I put on the top, I put wooden button, and with the just stand, there you go, that is supported, so you don't need to go overkill it, just, you know, a little bit, and that's it. Okay, 10mm to remove bolts here and here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I showed you before, there will be some power steering fluid seepage. Okay, I removed them 2 bolts. These 2 with the lift goes on top there, and this one goes inside there. The oil, and this O-ring is a bit bigger. What I'll do, I'll get the cable tie and tie up somewhere here just to keep it away, and not to lose them bolts, I will put them back in here. Okay guys, to remove this belt, so here it's 19mm socket. I've got that with some sort of extension. I have a long extension and extension bar, so I was lifting this one. This bit was going slowly down, and with the other hand you have to remove it. Okay. So what I will do, I will remove from here, it will be easier. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, all this. I'll pack my camera like that. Okay. With one hand they lift, and you can see it's loosening up. Come on, okay, it's done. First, what I need to do is remove washer bottle. I remove that bracket, put cable tie. I cable tied it to the wiper, this one, cable tied to this one to the here. So I have to remove this one, or push as much as I can away, which I have to remove 10mm bolt there. I may have to remove this and relocate somewhere outside the here. Yeah, so yeah, I'll go along. Okay, now power steering fluid is relocated. Washer bottle, what I have to do with the washer bottle is just to put your hand underneath and push it up, and it comes off easily, and then you just undo that top. This one, when you remove it, you have to, you see that bit here, that stud here, so it goes inside there, but when you're removing, you have to lift that fuse box and pull it. I loosened this one. This one is 17, this one is 14. I haven't loosened this one up, but behind it I've done it. So obviously it's easier when it's this one fuse box is loose. Behind it I used only ratchet, but to loosen this one up I need to use extension bar, because ratchet, it goes against the headlight. So to remove where's that bolt? To remove this bolt from here, I've used 12, that is 12mm socket, 12mm bolt. And to remove bolt here, I'm using spanner 12mm. Okay, so I removed them, so I'm keeping all bolts together. As you can see, bracket with the and this bracket as well, so I'll put each bolt there, not to forget where it goes. You go down here where this hydraulic tension is, you have 12mm bolt. Mostly I loosen up with the socket, it's not that tight. Then I'll show you what's next. As you can see, bolt down here. Okay, to remove bolt down here, you need 17mm. So first I used long, you can see, long 17mm aviation tool. They are offset, but because it gives good leverage to break thread loose. And then I have ratchet spanner like this, because it's easier to undo it like that. So okay, it's nearly done and should come off loosely. Come on, I'll get another hand. Here you go, it's off. Let's go and collect it. So now to remove those covers, I have to undo a few clips like this one. There's another one over here. So I have a pliers like that. So what I'll do, I squeeze the plug and push it, and it comes out right easily. So there are 5 bolts on the cover, on this cover. One is down here, one is down here, one is right in, give me a second, One is right down there. Then another one is hiding inside here. Inside, I'll move. And this bit is where you can see where the camshaft and which cylinder is. So what I'll do next is I'll put, when I remove the covers, it'll be easier because I can't see like that. I haven't got mirror, and once I remove, I can see which cylinder is there. So I'll put on number 1. So carry on. There's a 1 bolt hiding down there, and another one should be right there. So it's 5 bolts. Okay, once you remove the power steering pump, it's easier to get access to a cover bolt. There are 5 of them. One there, one is down here, and you won't be able to see, but there are, give me a second, but there are 2 behind there. So one there, and another 5th, it's buried inside here. That is the top covers. As I told you before, there's holes where you can see this one there. You can open it up and you can see where the cam position. I'll show you in a minute. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. Across here goes a wiring loom, but what I've done was I got a screwdriver in between this plastic bit and wiring loom and just spray it like that, and it came off loose, and this cover came off easy. The front towards the headlights, this cover is towards the headlights, this cover it's back cover towards the driver. So as you can see, J3A30A engine, and that's the number. It's 5303996. On this one doesn't say anything. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go and remove the bottom cover, and I'll put together as well. Have to remove engine mount, which is this one. Okay, see, I undone this one bolt. They are quite long. So, and I have 14mm aviation spanner, long one. Okay, I'll try and do it. So come on. I would say it's not easy filming and doing. So what I'll do, I'll remove and I'll explain next. I didn't realize that this cover has 3 bolts instead of 2. So as you can see, that one is there, one is up there, and one is hidden down here. So to get to this bolt, you have to remove engine mount, which is this one. And what I found out now is I removed cover, and I think it's called engine mount A or something like that. There you go. I think it could be around like 60 or 80 pounds, I'm not sure, so I need to contact Honda and to replace it. So yeah, so now I will remove this cover which behind this cover is water pump. Then I'll be able to remove idlers, and once I remove idlers I will be able to remove timing belt. Okay, I'll show you what the few bolts are. One there, one there, this one there, one there, one is hiding there. As you can see here, that is the hydraulic tensioner for timing belt, and there's a plastic cover, timing belt cover bolt, so you have to remove this. Make sure you do not remove them ones, because it will be crying then. Okay, so now top cover is removed, bottom cover is removed as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think that and 7 bolts. So 1, 2, 4, 5, no, sorry, 6 bolts. So we have 6 bolts and 5 on each one top cover. I'm not sure what this one is for, but you probably can see how the water pump looks like or something like that. Okay, so there is hiding the tensioner, and when you open this cover you have rubber gasket, so you need to make sure it stays in here. All this oil is of that is power steering fluid, so I will clean it off and before I'll put it back on. So now we have cams. I will try to show you numbers. Here you can see number 2, number 5, number 3, number 4. That's number 1 here. So I need to put that position, this bit, onto here. Next, and I hope you could see, or maybe I'll get a little screwdriver. Okay, screwdriver is here. So now this is camshaft position sensor. This is that, as I said, little pin here. Hopefully you can see little triangle, and here as well little triangle, like arrow pointing down. There you go, and that one here. So I need to position this little fella up to here. What I will do is I put that bolt back in, and I will move cam to get to the position. Okay, so it's done. So that pin shouldn't come out. Okay, let's go and do. So what I'll do now, this is 17 mil. I get my big spanner and rotate this way. Okay. So what I will do next is I will remove all them spark plugs. It will be easier for me to rotate the engine clockwise. Okay, spark plugs removed, as you can see. So Now I can easily rotate with the ratchet. See? So what I'll do is I will get cylinder number one exactly with this bit. So cylinder number one is this one. So I need to get this one lined up to here. Okay, I've done. I positioned crankshaft where they're supposed to be. I tried to show you where is that? Ah, there's no numbers. Where is it? I can't see anywhere numbers, but this line, see this line corresponds on this one and should be in line with this one, as you can see. So this one to this one, it's pretty much spot on. So I'll have to move this box. Okay, I'll show you. Hopefully you can see easily, and hopefully I can see. Okay, let's see. Number one. It's not. I have to push bit back, not a lot, and then you come down here. See that triangle to this triangle, so they are a bit out, but what I'll do next is I realign them up. You can see I have marked timing belt on this side, on this side where the lines are, and I have marked here. So what I will do next is when I remove old timing belt, I will get a new timing belt and mark as well. But before I mark new timing belt, I count how many valleys and hills are. So I would say I'll show you later what I'm doing. And next job is to remove tensioner, which is this one, by removing them to 10mm bolts. There's a idler, there's another one, and further down here it should be a water pump. Okay, next I did remove timing belt tensioner, but before you remove timing belt, make sure you mark, that line. That is front cam and that is rear cam, so you know exactly what is going on once you removed timing belt. Then I'm removing, this is 14mm bolt, and one bolt is hiding the well, 14mm bolt. This has some special torque. When I put everything back down, I will tell you what specific torque that is. So once you remove the tensioners, there's a water pump. So the water pump is held by, I think, 5 bolts. So we'll see. Okay. Okay. I put pan under there. And coolant is going out. I will open cap, and again there's a water pump. Once you remove 10mm, I think 5 bolts. Once you open that water pump, there will be some fluid. So make sure you put something underneath, like a catch can or catch pan, to catch as much as you can fluid. Okay, so I removed 5 bolts of water pump. As you can see, coolant is leaking. I tried to catch as I can, but not everything goes in, but as much as I could. Okay, so to remove the pump, because it's quite stuck, so what I've done was I put some wood on the shaft here, that roller, and just tapped with the hammer a couple times on the wood, and it came up loose. So it'll be easy to remove then. Okay, I removed the pump. This one is old one. And what's good about this one is that it has little lips like this across all surface, and it keeps rubber seal in. Once you're removing pump, you have to look out for those pins. They are guide pins to go in. That's original. As you can see, RDV, Ina and Honda, or Wina. And again, if you look this one, I bought this one from Honda as well. RDV, Ina, Honda. It's 2017-03, and this one is made, I think, is 2006-04, something like that. So new one as well has one pin, another pin, guide pins, and as well it has a little curves to keep seal in. If you buy non-original Honda, I think it might have, they might not, but as you can see here inside, I think some sort of fluid, liquid or something, or glue was applied to keep that rubber seal inside. But what I will do, even if you buy non-branded, I will show you how to keep rubber seal inside once you fit water pump back on inside the vehicle. Okay, I'll put them on